Of course, this headline refers to a significant political event that occurred in May 2024. Here's a breakdown of the situation, explaining who Mamdani is, what the endorsement was, and why it ignited such a strong reaction. Summary. State Representative Mohammed Mo Mamdani, a progressive Democrat from Iowa, made his first ever political endorsement outside of his own campaigns for Dr. Mike Tran, a Democrat running for a U.S. House seat in California. The backlash erupted because Tran is a former Republican who once made a small donation to Donald Trump and praised Mitt Romney. Conservatives and some left-leaning critics accused Mamdani of hypocrisy, given his strong progressive and anti-Trump stance, calling his endorsement a gift that highlights Democratic Party inconsistency. Who is Mo Mamdani? Position: a Democratic Iowa State Representative. Profile: a rising, vocal progressive star known for his sharp criticism of the GOP and Donald Trump. He gained national attention for his impassioned speeches on Iowa's House floor, which went viral on social media. Reputation: positions himself as a principled, unapologetic progressive. This is why his endorsement was seen as highly significant and subject to scrutiny. The endorsement and the controversy. 1. The endorsement. Mamdani endorsed Drive. Mike Tran, a pediatrician and first-generation immigrant running in California's 45th congressional district, a key swing seat. 2. The problem. Critics quickly unearthed aspects of Tran's past. She was a registered Republican for nearly 2 decades. In 2016, she donated $250 to Donald Trump's presidential campaign. In a 2012 Facebook post, she praised Mitt Romney's family as beautiful and a great example for the country. 3. The hypocrisy argument. The backlash, particularly from the right, centered on the stark contrast between Mamdani's fierce progressive identity and his endorsement of a candidate with this recent Republican past. They framed it as evidence that Mamdani's principles were flexible for political convenience. The Democratic Party is willing to embrace former Trump supporters, undermining their own criticism of Trump and his voters. It was a gift to Republicans, who could use it to attack Democratic candidates for hypocrisy and to demotivate the progressive base. Why the phrase, gift that keeps on giving, is used. This is a common political cliché used to describe a mistake or controversy that provides opponents with a continuous stream of attack material. In this case, critics on the right argued that Mamdani's endorsement was a strategic blunder that would weaken Democratic messaging. It undercuts the party's unified front against Trumpism. Provide attack ads. Republicans could easily run ads pairing Mamdani's anti-Trump rhetoric with Tran's donation to Trump. Cause internal division. It could create tension between the progressive and moderate wings of the Democratic Party. Mamdani's response and damage control. In the face of the firestorm, Mamdani and Tran's campaign responded by acknowledging the past. Tran stated she was a different person politically in 2016 and that the events of the Trump presidency radicalized her and changed her views. Framing it as growth, they argued that her journey from Republican to Democrat makes her a more compelling candidate, especially in a swing district, as she can persuasively speak to disaffected Republicans and independents. Doubling down, Mamdani stood by his endorsement, framing it as a bet on a candidate who has evolved and understands the voters she seeks to represent. Conclusion. The Mamdani endorsement firestorm is a classic example of how a candidate's past can collide with the present political alliances in the hyper-scrutinized world of modern politics. For his critics, it was a moment that revealed hypocrisy. For his supporters, it was a pragmatic endorsement of a candidate who could win a crucial seat. Ultimately, it became a potent talking point for conservatives and a momentary headache for progressives.